Tell me.
Look at that.
Tell me.
Here we go. Ready, y'all? Here we go. Ready? Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and let's go.
Hi guys, welcome to Sin Filtro episode number 6. Cannot wait for you guys to watch this. Please hit your post notifications on. Wait, what are you doing over there?
Bro? You're not working,
Yeah.
Forgot I was in the show.
Sit down.
Have a seat, please. Let's talk Sin Filtro today, Ricardo.
Alright, what do you guys want to hear?
Everything.
Oh, let's spit it out?
Todo chisme.
So, there's no filter, right?
No,
Oh, I thought I was gonna be filming.
No.
Oh,
Sit back, enjoy the show. Episode number 6 coming your way.
let's go, you guys.
Cool. All right. Well, guys, again, this is your boy, Real Estate with a Smile, with Efrain Terrones, and we are recording. Can you believe it?
I know, it's crazy. I can't believe it's episode 6. Can you?
Well, no, I can't. It's been a journey, to be quite honest with you. So,
It
and
has.
we'll get into that.
This
We'll
is
get
my
into that.
third episode.
Okay,
This
third
is your
episode.
sixth.
This is my 6th. So today we actually have a special guest. But before we get into the special guest, where can we find you and how do we get a hold of you?
So I am Jessica Carla. You guys can find me at selfie_ready. And you can also follow us, our podcast, Instagram. It's unapologetically Sin Filtro. I said it right. I was nervous.
So,
And Real Estate with a Smiley.
no, Real Estate with a Smile. So again, guys, thank you so much for tuning in to episode number 6. And why don't you introduce our guest for today?
Oh my gosh, I am so excited. I mean, have you ever had a really bad day and that person just walks in and just, it's like a ray of sunshine?
Oh, damn, why are you making me get members like that word?
They're always so happy. They never, I feel like, does he ever have a bad day? Do he
Yeah.
ever have a bad He's always so happy.
Wait, I'm already your co-host. Who are you talking about?
Oh my god.
I'm already here. I'm already here.
Well, sorry to break it to you.
Damn it.
But we want to welcome Ricardo to our
That's how we get hooked around here, right? What's up, girl? What up?
Thank you so much for coming. Have a seat.
Okay.
Are you excited?
Oh, I'm excited, yeah. It's
So,
a good day.
I know you said it's your first podcast.
Oh, it's my first podcast.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, seriously, I'm excited. This is big. This is huge.
Huge.
Pop it. Come on, y'all, pop it.
Yes, so let's get to it. Sin Filtro?
Damn,
Sin Filtro.
like
That's what you guys were telling me, and I was like, all right, so this is what I'm signing up for,
Yeah.
huh? All right, so I was like, I was for it. So,
All right. So,
do it.
Ricardo, we know you're a photographer.
yes, and videographer.
And video. Yes.
I'm a hybrid. Come on,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Come on, now. The camera does the same thing. Yeah.
Okay, so you're a videographer. When did you start?
I started when I was like, oh man, since I could remember, you know. So it's
How
been.
old were you?
I was young. I was recording with the little camcorder, you know, with the little. I was recording off the.
The one you put hang on your shoulder?
Yeah, the one like this, like just going like that, you know. So yeah, it started from a young age.
Okay.
Like what? Like how old?
You would say like high
I
school?
can't remember. It was probably high school. It was probably younger too, but I could remember like just like recording on top of the family videos. That's how far. Yeah, I was literally recording on overwriting our family videos just because.
Okay.
It was crazy. Yeah.
I was watching. Well, my aunt sent me a video the other day from like way back in the day. She had that camcorder.
Oh yeah.
On the shoulder.
Heavy one, yeah.
The heavy one.
The heavy
yeah.
ones, yeah.
And so I was so thankful because like there was a footage from my grandma and my grandpa. So that pinches no.
Sí me bañé, sí me bañé.
So yeah, so I was grateful for that footage, you know, because my grandpa and my grandma aren't here anymore, so you get to capture a lot of cool moments, you know.
Oh man, it's beautiful, man. Especially when you start seeing the kids like grow up, because I do a lot of family events. So I'm the other day I just did a quinceañera, so I get booked up for like any special social events and stuff like that. So like the other day I just did like somebody's sister. Like I was like, what? Like no way. Like makes me feel old. You know, I was like, oh man.
I think it's an amazing feeling because I can relate because I'm a makeup artist. So
Oh, you've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it too. Where I've done maybe their quinceañera and then I'm doing their senior prom. or I started doing their formal, and then their senior prom, their quinceañera, and I'm like, damn, what's next? Like, se van a casar.
Yeah, they have started having kids, and like they're having a family, and I'm like, wow, like we really like seen the whole generations like just
Literally
go past.
Do you feel like
big
you
eye.
picked up photography from like maybe your close family, friends, or was it just something that you were like for me, I know that I loved creating content because we used to have those instant cameras.
Oh yeah,
In high school,
definitely,
I lived for those, and then my significant
I still use them.
Yeah, my significant other at the time bought me an actual camera and was like, I see that you love taking pictures. I took photography in high school, so I think I like me gusta, siempre me ha gustado, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like the pictures and stuff.
Definitely.
But I'm always curious to know if you guys like maybe you had an uncle, you took it off from your uncle, your dad,
No, nobody. I just kind of just started doing it. Like I was in high school and I would be like the only one with the little digital, those little the Power Smart or whatever it is, like the ones that just zoom in and out. Like we just started just like doing stuff like that. And I would never have a camera, you guys. I never owned a camera ever. People would like literally see something in me. They were just like, here, bro, like do something with it. It looks like you like doing this.
Yeah.
And I'd always, I don't know, it's crazy. It's just like, it was just kind of destined to be, Yeah, it was
How long have you
crazy.
been doing it now?
How Facebook tells you like what you did like 13 years ago? So I think it's been like 13 or 14 years, yeah. So,
Is there a specific type of photography that you like? Because I have a friend, she likes photography, but she is into like forensic. So that's her.
CSI stuff? Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
So she
She watched the shows, huh?
She actually worked for CSI.
Oh,
So
wow.
so that's like.
That takes a lot of guts.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, because I can't, oh man. I'll probably be all traumatized, like just going home, dreaming about that.
Yeah. So what would you say is your favorite kind?
I don't know, I just honestly, like, I get asked that a lot, They're like, hey, where's the snapper? Yeah, I took a shower, y'all, come on now. See me right there, okay, just to confirm that. Come on now.
Para que no se queden con la duda.
Yeah.
Hey, listen back and relax, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Why you all
Wait.
tense?
I know, y'all got me all nervous. Like,
You need another shot? You need another shot.
Shot of water? Go give me cheers, y'all. Come on, let's cheers.
Yeah,
Come on, cheers.
with water or with No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, wait. When you got here, you want to take shots, and we took a shot, and now you're backing out.
No, that was my guy over there, my dude.
Oh, you're gonna do a shot?
Yeah, he was like, I never turned down a shot. I was like,
So for those who don't know, we got Caleb in the back, and
My guy.
All right, introduce him. But people,
I'm like, Caleb, man, he's right across the street from right here. So like, he works at Dabs. He's just like,
Oh, you work at that?
yeah,
That's my side business, so I mainly work for Costco.
yeah. I love Costco. Who doesn't love Costco?
Yeah, who doesn't love Costco?
Yes, he's the man. He is the man. So what's up, everyone? Hold on, we're gonna take a water shot. Okay, come on.
Here you go.
Now we're taking a real shot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Jug it! Oh, so we're gonna get. Oh, yeah. You guys want me to just spill all the tea?
Yeah.
We need all
It's
this.
good, yeah. Listen, this is.
As long as it doesn't come out with throw up.
Oh, damn. Okay, we're starting early. I want to party, huh?
Well, you know.
Everyone likes to party, so we're gonna party too. Okay.
What, another one? Who we got?
Oh my God, right here.
Okay,
Dude, out of all the people, because I was like, hey, I want some behind the scenes stuff, and then he was like the only one that matches me. Out of all my friends, I got supposedly I got hella friends, but like, he was the only one that was
It's all
down.
love, Crunchy. It's all
Alright,
love.
man.
Arriba, abajo, pa' centro, pa' todos lados. Ooh. Ooh. Wait, what is that? Ooh.
Brother, ooh.
Ooh, the chaser. Where's the pineapple at? I need some pineapple now. Small request. I'm like, hey, what's the apple juice?
We actually invited you very last minute, so I appreciate you being so responsive and all.
Oh yeah.
But we usually send out an email to confirm your appointment with us to film,
Mhm.
and I also have a little. What do you like? Is there a specific kind of candy, liquor, or anything like that? Do you not drink? So you didn't get that memo. I just kind of winged it and brought water in the Julio.
You guys, by the way, it's just water, you guys. It's just water.
Okay, cool. So,
Let's get into it. Well, kind of like a little bit.
Yeah.
Not specifically why you got called an emergency.
Oh yeah, so
But look, shit happens, right? Shit happens. So today's Thursday. We're filming on Thursday. How's your week been?
My week's been, guys, like since like everything's been going so great, honestly. Like it's been amazing. Like this whole year, like started off I don't know, it's just been amazing. Like it just honestly, it's just how you make it, you know. It's like either you're gonna be just like doubting yourself or like saying like life is hard or we all go through our issues, and stuff like that. So like it's how you make it, right? Like in the end of the day, like I don't know, I'm just honestly like I can't complain, I can't complain.
Okay.
Like
I love your energy. By the way, I gotta say that this is the first time I actually sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah.
Ricardo, and bro, I love your energy, man.
Hey,
I love the energy you guys bring, and appreciate you guys showing up because we've been planning. She's been on vacation.
I just got back from vacation.
where did you go?
So I spent 3 days in San Diego, 3 days in Anaheim. I
It's
love
deep.
Anaheim. Yeah, it's
Anaheim, I
crazy.
love Anaheim.
Yeah,
You went to Disney?
And we didn't go to Disney because we just went a year ago. But I don't know. There's something about me when I go out out of town. I want to adapt to the way of life in that city. So I want to do things.
SoCal, love it.
Yeah, I want to do things like just go down the street and have breakfast or lunch at whatever, where everyone goes.
Do you
go to the
walk or do
mall.
you drive when you're over there?
I get driven.
Yeah, let's go.
Disculpame.
Hey, put the emoji.
Insert emoji here. No, so I just got back, so I think that's gonna be like my win for the week. My struggle. Let me tell y'all, I got a couple. Ricardo walked into me crying the other day because of these damn walls.
I know she was painting, you guys, and I just came in. I was just like, I was walking by, and
And he was all chipper, and I
I
was
was like, dum, 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 dum. She was like, dude, I didn't even subscribe until she actually told me. I was just like, oh shoot, like that's what's happening. I was like, she was like, she was having a whole
but he doesn't
meltdown.
know how to be sad, is the thing. So he was just like,
I was like, girl, you got this.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
girl,
fine,
just
it's
thank you
free,
for
it's
painting.
fine.
And you were like, let me cry.
Yeah, no, she was so emotional because she wanted to get the line straight.
Oh,
I was like, girl, are you really tripping about that? Hey, girls, that's just like bottom line. That's what I need. No, but I came and I just told her, you're gonna be okay, Like,
wait, and then he calls me right after you leave, and I'm
wow.
crying. He's like, are you pregnant?
wait, pause.
Hold back up, because today,
Oh, shit, what, you're pregnant?
no.
I wish you guys could see their faces. Oh my god, it's hilarious.
No, listen. So, my neighbor right here goes, hey, I really gotta close. I gotta go, but I have these flowers that one of my clients is gonna pick up. So viene la señora, and then she's like, oh, hi, I'm just here to pick up flowers. I was like, oh yeah, go ahead, whatever. I'm closing up, getting ready to go back home. She stops and she wants to have a conversation because she's thankful that I waited, here so she can pick up her flowers. And then she's like, oh, you're expecting?
Oh no, the worst.
I was like, no, I'm just fat, thank you. Take your flowers and get on.
Damn. She gave you your flowers. Damn.
I get home and I tell my boyfriend, he's like, I wish.
Oh.
I'm like, too much pregnancy talk, you guys.
Are you speaking it into existence?
No, I'm not.
Girls, yeah? No, you're looking at yourself.
Talking about pregnancy stuff, that's one thing I really do.
You're pregnant?
No! With some damn tacos, maybe? Yeah.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, what minute are we on? This has been too much
Oh
fun.
man, it's going.
Alright, so
We're-
back to
yeah.
I do want to ask you about photography for sure.
Yeah, let me know, yeah.
Can you tell us or share a struggle, your worst struggle in all these years, 13 years of photography, and then maybe something that you're like, man, that's when I knew I made it.
Phew, it must have happened within the last year or so, yeah.
Really?
I feel like now it's just like I've been putting in so much work that now the payoff is I'm starting to see it. Well, honestly, I feel like I always have been doing it, but lately, within the last year or so, it just felt like I've been seeing major results. I'm like, whoa, I didn't even know people were paying attention like that. And that made me feel okay, now I feel some sort of value in myself. Before I was to be honest, I have to just keep going, working. I have to give the best customer service, and I just felt like I don't know. I just feel like now I feel like really comfortable and like okay now I feel like I'm in better positions. You know, like I'm like okay, so all that work that I was putting in, all those hours is paying off, and I'm like.
I think we've all been there as entrepreneurs.
Yeah, I'm just like now I see those little wins. Those little wins, you know,
You just
like
got a bigger place.
yeah. I also remember when I lost my little office, like my lease was over, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Like, am I gonna go back home and edit a house? You know, I'm like, I was just like, I felt like I was gonna start over, and that right there motivated me so hard to just go harder.
He said he went harder when he
Yeah.
found out he had to get a new place because he didn't want to.
I was already going hard, and I had to, like, I just kind of like just like went. I just went nitro hard,
Yeah.
and I was like, and it worked.
That's
How
awesome.
many days are you working out of the week right now?
I'm working every
does.
single day, even on Sundays. And my friends are like, "Do you work out Sundays?" Like, well, yeah. Like I could literally take a day off whenever I want, or I could clock out whenever
But
I
that's how
want.
you
But
know when you're an entrepreneur, you build your own hours. That's where you know where the discipline is at.
yeah, I'm working like 12 hours a day. Like it's just like, and I still feel like I'm
This is his break.
behind.
He took his break right now to come here.
I was literally supposed to be editing, you know, like, but it's okay. I really support what you guys got going on. I really see what you guys got going on. Like just like the fact that you guys just put everything together. Like everybody here, like it's amazing. So like I know how that feels because like you know it's just like how are you gonna know like if it's gonna hit or not? You know, you just gotta just do it, and then people like.
Can you
Just gotta do it.
specify a time when you were like, damn, I don't even think I can do this anymore. Like your hardest struggle.
Not that long ago.
Really?
Yeah, no, I just feel like there's been times where like it's just been like, you know what, like is it even worth it? Like all the time, all the because you have to put in hella work behind the scenes, and you have to put it like so much effort, and sometimes some people don't see it, or I don't know, it's just sometimes you feel like, you know what, like is it worth it?
Or what am I doing it for?
Yeah, like it's like you don't feel appreciated sometimes.
I feel that.
Ooh.
Sometimes, you know,
That's
like
deep right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
now,
okay, so I'll share. Like I said, last month I had a total of 9 cancellations on contracts.
oh wow.
So it for me, my emotional state was like devastating because
heck yeah.
it went from a potential $60,000 a month to a zero.
Yeah.
And so that was like, damn. And I know that I had good deals for my clients, and the reason that then just going away from it was kind of like devastating for me. You know what I mean? So,
it's like a downer, you know.
Absolutely. So how did you get out of that funk?
Man, I just knew that if I don't know, for some reason things work out. If you put in the work, like things just magically just happen. Like it's just like sometimes you just feel like all right, I'm putting all this work. Like sometimes you don't like there'll be like a week of just like you don't even know what's coming in. You know, like especially if you're like working on your own terms. You know, like you don't know you don't even know how next month's gonna be going on. You know, like yeah, there's
There
people.
are you can
Yeah.
predict or assume,
Yeah.
but you just never know. Something's gonna fall through.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know how you're gonna get back up. You still need to eat and pay the bills.
Yeah.
That's the worst part. I feel like for me personally, like going through entrepreneurship,
Mm-hmm.
is like, damn, I still gotta pay the rent. I still gotta pay my overhead. You know, and there's just so much you can do.
To this day, I don't even know how I do it. I'm like, dude, like, how do I do this? Like, I be like, is it gonna happen next month?
Dude, I quit my 8 to 5 back in October. And
Yeah.
I literally kind of like let go and was just like, we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
And then I tried going
Figure it
back
out.
to work, and I lasted 2 weeks, and I was like, this shit ain't for me.
Well, I
And
think,
then,
well,
like-
I think it's hard that when you become your own boss, like you just don't want to go back to being bossed around. And I'm not saying that it was a bad place, but like I have friends in property management when they need help. Hey, Frank, could you come help us out? We're training a new guy, and I'm inside the office, so I'll literally go stand in front of the door, and like I'll just stare at the outside, like, man, I need to be outside. I don't like being inside, and I don't. And my mom sometimes, she asked me like, hey, mijo, like, what if you're like slow on clients? I was like, well, then I pick up the phone and I start calling.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to go back to, like being a 9 to 5. I don't think you would.
Yeah.
How long do you think you would last if you went back to a 9 to 5?
Man, I don't know.
You're fucking crazy.
Yeah. It's just like the freedom, everything, like it's just like I tried it like a while back, and I was like, you know what? That's when I was like, you know what? I need it. Like this is my calling.
So what did you
Yeah.
do before photography? Like when you had
Oh
it?
man, I was working at Taco Bell.
Oh.
Taco Bang Bang.
Yeah, that was my first job.
Yeah, real. Oh, I was like, okay. Hashtag Taco Bang Bang. Yes.
That's funny.
Yes.
That's crazy.
I was working there since I was in high school. I was there since like I was 15 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, all I knew is just like if I put in the work, like I don't have to ask for anything, you know, like that was my thing. I was like, if I work, I don't have to ask my parents, I don't have to ask nobody for like, you know, like for anything. I could just get it, you know, like, and that was my biggest thing. And I think that working early on made me kind of independent, you know, like just to be like. All right.
And I think you're very personable too. Como le caes bien a quien sea. You know what I mean? Like that's like.
It landed me a lot of opportunities, yeah, especially lately. Oh my god, like now I'm in places like high profile people.
That's
and
why I'm going there.
yeah, I'm like, whoa, like I'm really here. Like
Yeah.
big houses, and I'm like,
Yeah,
not
so
even here.
I know that you've been working with a lot of celebrities, big influencers. The first time you got a DM or you got to work with, tell us about that first experience. Like, how did it happen? Did you get connected through somebody? Did you
I was in high school. I was the guys from the radio station would literally pick me up on their van, literally in the van. I was in high school. I was like I think I was a junior, and they would pick me up. They were just so like, this guy's so cool. Like they would just pick me up in front of my house. Literally the whole radio station van.
What
Pick
radio
me
station?
up.
Can we ask?
Yeah, Q97.
Oh
My
my
guys from
God.
Q97 showed me so much love.
No, I
I
was 95.
swear.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Right,
No, V95 showed me so much love. Jizzo has been one of the John Magic, Carmen. Shout out to Carmen.
That's Carmina.
Oh, hey, I love Carmen. She showed me so much love. Jizzo too. You know, like oh my god, I love those guys. K Rich was there too, and
So Carmen and I
Yeah.
started B95 on the same day together.
Oh,
For
wow.
Our first year in college, yeah, we were interns at B95. So I was there for like a year and a half, and then her and I were pregnant together.
okay.
Caitlin and her daughter.
That's
And,
love.
yeah, so that's her Nina. That's my comadre.
Hey, for them to still be there, like it's just
Yeah.
it just shows you how dedicated they are, and it just shows you how like just it all goes full circle, you know, like
Oh,
it's
100%.
amazing, like to have that work ethic to go through those decades, like working there, like it just shows you like the person they are.
That's dope. So they
Yeah.
would pick you up in the van, and then who
Mhm.
did you get? Who was your first celebrity or celebrities that you got to shoot that you were like, damn?
Pitbull.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Stop.
Yeah, I do like the underground stuff too, but like I feel like Pitbull was probably the biggest one. Him, Ariana Grande.
Stop.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is Pitbull as humble as he seems? Like,
He was cool. He was like, I'm gonna take a picture of everybody that's here.
stop.
Yeah, he was like, he was so
That's
cool. That was when he had 305.
Okay.
Yeah, 305.
He was
these.
more like gangster.
Yeah, damn it, man.
Yeah. That's dope.
Yeah, it was so cool. Yeah, it was so dope. Like just to be around that. I wasn't working for Q97. They would just have me there. They were like, oh, call the guy, the guy with the camera. You know, like they were like, you guys just look
Were they
friend.
paying you there?
I was getting experience.
Okay.
So that's one thing I tell everybody. I'm like, because everybody thinks that they can just get into this business getting paid. Like, nah, dude.
Nah.
Like, you have to put in this work. You have to like go hard. Like everybody thinks it's just like it's a payday just because you have a good camera. Like, no.
But
Like,
literally, the
really-
experiences
yeah,
he
for
was
sure.
able to build, like to think back, like, ooh, I was one of the first people that shot with Pitbull or
Yeah.
whatever. Like, that's dope.
But even before that, like I was doing like little like parties, like you know, like high school stuff and all
Just
that.
doing.
Yeah, literally what people were asking me, and then now I'm at the point where I'm like, now I know what I like to do. One thing I don't like to do, I do everything, but like things like that I think I'm not that great at was probably like newborn pictures and like
That was
big
like
family
niche.
pictures. So I was like, I did it, but I was like, oh, I don't think, I would just let the people that do that, you know?
Like for you, like you're a real estate agent, what would you say is a not your niche? So for me as
Yeah.
a makeup artist, I don't like
Yeah.
doing brides.
Damn, that's
Really?
Yeah, I do not
You
like
like
doing
that?
brides.
Okay, brides, yeah.
Right.
I
okay.
love quinceañeras, I love proms, I like formals. I do not like doing brides unless they're like a non-traditional bride that's just like, I just
Oh,
like it
yeah.
glammed. It's like in the backyard of my house or just a small little gathering. I'm down for that. For something super traditional, I'm like, oh no, I'm not your girl. You
Yeah.
know? So what would you say, like for you? as
Unless
a-
they're your friend, right? Or something?
Yeah, yeah.
Or
Or
something.
like they're like, no, I want your work done. So
Yeah,
for me, I'm
yeah.
like really heavy set, full coverage. You're gonna feel that.
Mhm.
A bride is very soft. I'm like, I'm not. You know? So for you, what would it be?
I don't like working with jerks. I don't
Ah,
like
fuck
working,
yeah.
I don't like working with assholes, you know what
Yeah.
I mean? Or like, it just I don't like it because I feel like we can always create like win-win situations regardless, you know. And so I'm like a really fair negotiator, you know. Like if you're gonna give something, then you're gonna give something, you take something, right? And I don't like working with jerks, or somebody who's trying to take advantage of other people.
Yeah.
I don't like it. You can go or try to do something shady. I'm not your guy. I don't want that money. I don't need that money. I like to have a clear conscience. I like to, I like to see people's smiles. You know what I mean? I like to help them get from point A to point B, especially like our community. Sometimes people don't have the appropriate documents to purchase a house, and so we find programs that can help them facilitate that. And that's what I like. I like helping people accomplish their goals. You know what I mean? But I don't like working with assholes or jerks. No, I don't need it because I'm not like that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I feel like if I work with those people, I have to be an asshole myself, and I don't like to. So I'll be like, okay, let's go do it, and people just great attitudes, kind of like like yourself, Jess.
Yeah.
That's like the best people to work with. So that's if you're a jerk, don't call me. Legit. You know what I mean?
I remember when I first started from the bottom. I literally had every single personality coming up, and I felt like within the last few years, I've been working with the people that I always wanted to work with, and I'm like,
I think you've grown to that level.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of just keep going up the bar, and I'm just it's just the more the more work you put into it, the more you get to that I guess you could say to that bar,
Okay.
and
So what stage did you actually start getting paid?
Man, I started getting paid early on, but I feel like I still feel like it's a struggle, because you don't want to steer people away, and I want to work with people, but sometimes it is a business, and you have to just kind of charge accordingly, and obviously not everybody's going to be for you.
Wait, so okay, I got a DM because we're talking about how you started early on or whatever. So I got a DM and someone asked me, "Hey, I didn't know that you knew Crunchy," and I was like, "Who's Crunchy?"
Yeah, if you know, you know.
Damn. Okay, wait. No. Introduce.
Yeah.
Wait, let's go.
Well, long story short, remember how I was telling you guys I worked at Taco Bell?
Okay.
So, I was working at Taco Bell as I was 15, whatever, and my aunt, my aunt Lupe for Salinas, shout out to Lupe, so she was like, and I was already doing the recording thing and everything, and she was like, you should make it a business. She was like, you should create a company, and I was like, Crunchy. It was Crunchy from early on. Yeah, it was Crunchy from early on. It was like Crunchy Entertainment or something like that. I was young. I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna just
So then it
that.
took me back when she told me that, and she's like, "Oh, Ricardo, you know him or whatever." I was like, "Wait a minute, you used to shoot at the clubs and stuff, and you used to say Crunchy," and I was like, "How did I not put together?"
Yeah, so I would get invited by the club promoters and everything, and they were just like, hey, they just loved my energy, I could literally walk into a place in the crowd and literally just make myself comfortable, that's probably the hardest thing anybody could do. Anybody, it's still, I feel like even the people that are beginners and stuff like that, I feel like everybody, nowadays, it's so easy to get all the information out there. Before we used to have to read books and go on to the library and stuff like that just to get, now we got YouTube, we got everything. And we had to I had to learn literally from a book and had to print out the stuff and read it and stuff like that. And yeah, but my point is, I'm all over the place, literally, but yeah, so I can just literally walk in a place and just
Were you 21 at the time or no?
Oh man, we can't say that. No, but I was 18.
I used to work for the radio too, so that. And that doesn't really even matter. So
my kids cannot tell me to dance. That's all I'm gonna say.
So I was working at the clubs and stuff like that. I would just go in, do my thing, and then just get out. I was working at the hookah lounges and stuff like that.
I wouldn't just get out. I drive myself out.
But the benefit of doing those club stuff is that people you get a name out there. People get to recognize you. Especially, yeah. Oh yeah. All the way. Out of 100 people, there's gonna be a few that are gonna call you because they're gonna get married. They're gonna have kids.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So. Yeah, to this day, I do a little mini lounge and stuff like that, and I'm just
That's cool.
So cool. It's easy for me.
Cool. So you shot with Pitbull and a couple of other artists. Who was your first big influencer that you shot with?
influencer, big, like recently.
It doesn't matter. Just that someone that you were like, damn, I'm really.
You know what? Baby Bash really showed me a lot of love early on. Like he was like literally like, cause I would like put him in my videos. He was always around, you know, and he shouted me out and he showed me hella love. Now I know his family and stuff like that. Showed me a lot of love.
He's what, from San Diego? Is he from San
No,
Diego?
he's from. I think originally, I think he's from Modesto, or no, not Modesto. The other, there's like a bunch of. No, but just Mercedes Madera and all that, you know, like there's it's like over here by
Atwater.
it's either by Kermit going that way, like east or west. Mendota, yeah.
no shit.
That's what I heard. I don't know. I think that's where they lived at before. I know he's from Leo. I know he moved around a lot.
Okay.
But I know his brother Drew. Shout out to Drew. And yeah, he still showed me a lot of love. Recently, one of the biggest ones has been the twins, Myra and Karina. Showed me so much love. Shout out to her brother Luis. They're the one that does all the decorations. I didn't even know like about his sisters. Like my sisters, when they see me on the video, because they did YouTube.
Yeah, because I heard the same thing. I was like, bro.
They do the YouTube thing. Yeah, I was more excited about to work with her brother because I was like, oh, he does all the cool decorating, decks it all out, and he does all the influencers in SoCal. And I met them. I helped out like another videographer, Adrian, A Films. He was a cool guy. I helped him out. That guy's busy as hell. Like I'm like, damn. Like I thought I was busy. This guy's crazy busy. And
Does he have help?
I know he has like people that offer him help and stuff like that. But I feel like I'm in the same boat. I'm like, dude, like I need help too, you know. And it's so hard to get help, you know, like especially doing this stuff. Like,
well, because you have your own style, so you know, not everybody's gonna have.
I can't just send anybody like so and so like and just to be like, oh, he'll take care of it. Like, no, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Like, because they're hiring me. You know, so it's hard to pick out somebody that's gonna do the same thing. You know,
It's kind of if you were a DJ and then you send somebody else on your behalf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, different style.
yeah, I've seen that a lot. Even with the videographers, like they'll send somebody else, like they'll hire them and they'll send like, some other low level guys, and I'm like, dude, like I would never do that. You know, like I would never do that.
Yeah, so I mean, I know we got Chewy right here too. Also, you know, behind the camera.
Yeah,
and we
man.
have, you know, also Chupi's. He's also our videographer that I've used for other stuff.
Let's
You know,
go.
so one of the things that he was telling me, he's like, dude, sometimes they just give me the material. You know, he's like, but it's so hard to edit somebody else's material.
Oh yeah,
because
I don't do that
because
anymore.
they take their shots a particular way and they took it in a certain sequence, and then you gotta piece it all together, and you know those are not the type of shots that you're used to taking. So you don't know his idea behind the shots, and then you gotta figure it out. So how do you like to work? What inspires you?
What inspires me, man, is just stuff like this, man. Like seriously, just seeing people like wanting to do something out of nothing, you know, like just to be like, hey, you know what? We got the spot, we got a nice ass place like this, and like just creating something like this, like this inspires me to be like, all right, like I like that because that's how I started, like I was just like, oh, you know what? Let's. I just started with an idea and just brought it to life.
And I think that it also helps when you help other people starting out. It comes back to you tenfold.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
So I'll ask you the same question that I asked her when I interviewed you. Have you had people burn you before?
Yeah, all the time, yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go speak to our friends.
Drop your name.
Nah, honestly, bro, like it's just like that movie. Have you seen The Bronx Tale? And like,
Yes,
it costs you $20 for him to get canceled, and that's all it costs you. And I saw that shit last night.
Yeah.
I saw it last night, you guys, and I was like, damn, I felt that one. I was like, me costó $20.
Yeah.
$20. Hey, it's the Don Julio talking right now.
There you go. Get on another one.
Hell no. I'm pregnant. Not just kidding.
Hey, this is the announcer right here. We're announcing that now.
That's gonna be
That's
clickbait.
the end of the show, right?
Yeah, and this time, she said, and we're having gender reveal right here.
That's funny. That's one thing I've been doing a lot, like a lot of gender reveals,
You don't have weddings
pregnancies.
on.
Honestly, I haven't been. I'm a wedding person, but lately I've been doing more like gender reveals.
What's the craziest gender reveal you've done so far?
Hmm.
Or like the weirdest? I don't know.
Not the weirdest, but the dopest. Like the coolest one has been like that. I think it was Myra's. Yeah, they had like it was all decked out. Like they had like elephant statues and like it was like a safari like thing. I was like, it It was one of my biggest videos to this day. I'm like, dang, I never had like 1,000 plus, 100K. I'm like,
And
ooh.
they have a huge following, and it's so cool that they take the time, these girls, Karina and Myra, take the time to tag him. Because I've known, like, even me being, you know, for whatever followers I have, you know, a couple.
Yeah.
And people don't tag, you know, like, it hurts to give me a little tag or follow. Like, and these girls are huge, and they, every time, right, they tag you.
Yeah, they didn't even know I was from all the way from over here. Like they were like, I think they knew like the third time I worked with them. They were like, oh my god, their friends were like, oh my god, you come from way over there. I was like, no, I think they feel bad now. I don't know if they're gonna hit me back when that's they're like, damn, you come from hella far away. Like damn, nah. But honestly, it was all love. Like they really hit it off with me, and they called me like it's probably my third time going over there to Riverside area, and I'm like, damn, that's love. And they're
Those
sisters.
videos are dope.
Yeah, I haven't even released like the last 2 videos, like Noah's first birthday, and I think his what is it? I think it was a 4th birthday, Karina's daughter's.
Okay.
I haven't even released it, y'all, so it hasn't even. Man, yeah, I'm ready for that.
Coming soon. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Which one has been your favorite collaboration?
Favorite collab?
With anything or anybody, like, that you're like, damn, I would collab with them again.
Man, recently I did. Do you guys know Jose Ramirez?
Mm-hmm.
Marisol?
I'm from Avenal, so I know.
So you know.
He was like,
Oh, dude,
yeah.
that's crazy. That was so crazy. So Marisol, his wife, literally like, bro, I met them in Hawaii out of all places.
Oh, really? Okay, cool.
Out of all places, I met them in Hawaii. I was with a friend. He was helping me out doing video stuff, and he was like, dude, like, they were like, we got your plane ticket, dude. They were like, we went to Maui, and they were like, just take pictures for us, you know, like come and hang out with us and just do your thing.
Yeah.
I was like, say less. I was like, so I went over there, and then while I was there, I think I had Marisha as a friend, and I seen them, they were there too. I was like, what the heck? Like, I'm all clicking, I'm like, okay, it's recent. Yeah. And then I was like, so I was telling my friend's wife, Monica, she also does real estate too, and she was like, hit him up. I was like, they're not gonna pay attention to me, you know? Like, I had her as a friend and stuff like that, but I was like, how are they gonna, you know, that's another thing, like, you gotta believe in yourself, guys.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, like I really, that was just like, nah, I'll just, like, why would I hit him up? You know, they're gonna think I'm crazy, you know? Like, so I hit him up, like, we were there for like a week, so I hit him up on the 3rd day we were there, and I told her, I was like, hey, you know, like, if you guys, I'm here too, like, she told me what to say too, and I was just like, tell him this.
Yeah.
And I sent it, and then she didn't reply to the next day, and then she was like, oh, I thought you said like when we get back into town. I didn't know. And she looked. I think she put 2 and 2 together. She was like, she saw my stories that I was there too, and she was like, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow in the morning?" And I was like, "Dude, the earliest photo shoot in my life, 7 in the morning. Crazy."
Sunrise.
She was like, "Well, we leave at noon or something like that." And she was like, "Well, this is the only time we can do it."
Yeah.
So I went over there, and yeah, history from there.
Yeah.
Did the photo shoot, and then ever since then, I done like their bridal shower. Their son's first birthday. Recently, it's already out, so I could say it now. But I've been keeping it a secret. But they're having a baby, baby number 4.
Yeah.
And they're having a boy.
So, I'm glad that you brought it all up, because I don't know if you guys remember.
You're pregnant.
Shots.
No, so I hosted. So we're having a fashion show. You're gonna be the videographer.
Oh yeah, we've been talking about that how long now?
Too damn long.
Too long. Yeah.
So he's gonna be the videographer. But I had posted a little question box where I said, who do you guys want to see influencers? Because I had a bunch of them for the grand opening, and obviously for the fashion show, it's gonna be huge. And someone commented that they wanted Jose and his wife to be.
Ooh, that'd be
on the
cool.
show. Yeah.
Jose's such a humble guy, honestly. Like,
Dude,
he's such
so
a
crazy.
humble guy. Yeah.
Dude, it was so crazy. I ran into him yesterday at your house.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like out of all places. Like, I was just walking by, and then I was with my guy Nick from Dad Tacos, the owner guy, and he was like, "Look at your boy," and I was like, and I wasn't trying to look hella fast, you know. So I looked, and he was like, "Oh, what's that?" And he went up to me, like, "Say what's up?" And he literally grabbed me and just took me all the way to his table.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Look at what I found," and it was such a great moment, you
I love to
guys.
hear that.
Yeah.
It was such a great moment. I was like, wow, like they really,
No, honestly, Jose, for as many people as he knows, it's crazy that he remembers everybody's name. Like, you know, he could see you on the street, hey, Efrain, how are you doing? And be like,
Humble
yeah,
guy.
like, yeah, hey, doing good. You know, like, again, just so many people that they know.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
I feel like you just have to treat everybody the same way, you
He
know?
does,
Like,
he
obviously
does.
he's a high-profile guy, but like, he's a person too, you know? Like, just like anybody, like any of us, you know? Like, and try to treat everybody the same, and they love that, you know? Like, they, you know, just, I don't know how it is being that famous and stuff like that, but like,
but no, he's super humble, man. Like,
Yeah.
I was at his house one time, he's like, hey, let me show you the cars. You know, he's got the Lambo, he's got
Yeah,
the G-Wagon.
I seen those.
So, yeah, man, it's pretty badass. You know, so
It's
super
amazing.
humble.
That's goals.
that is, yeah.
What is a collaboration that you're like, I want to collaborate with that person, or I want to shoot that person, that artist, that anybody?
I always wanted to collaborate with like, I don't know, somebody that's like really, really like I could learn off on, you know, like somebody that's like
another photographer.
like another
videographer.
somebody that like a company, I don't know, somebody like that's like that could be like that could just take it to the next level, you know. And I'm just like,
Who would that be?
I was like on the Disney Channel. I always watch like the Pixar, you know. Like I'm like I love like the way that's how this building reminds me of like all the upstairs. You know how everybody
I
has
can
their
see that.
personal. Everybody has their personal office and like their own style. That's how it reminds me of upstairs. When I was upstairs
I never thought about that, but yes.
Pixar
I see
vibes, Pixar vibes. I'm like, everybody's like all nerdy with their computers and stuff like that. When I used to come here, I used to be so excited just to come here. I'm like, oh my god, like I felt kind of like in the first couple months, I was like, I didn't feel like I belong here, because I was like the only one that's like, you know, that's
More casual.
different. Yeah, like I'm just like I feel like the outsider, but that's everything in life, you know. Like you're gonna feel like the outsider no
He
matter
was
what.
at a new school. He was
Yeah, like a new stuff, like you know, with the notebooks and stuff, like. But yeah, it's just like honestly, like I don't know, somebody like I don't know, I just wanna definitely make friends with like people that do the same thing. I obviously I get a lot of people that want to do it, but I'm like I want to kind of be around. I don't know, I just feel like well, the more I do it, I feel like it's gonna come, you know, like it's gonna come. I already know it's gonna come. So.
Would that entail you moving out of Fresno, or would that still be within?
I have a lot of friends from LA. Like I have a big old company like Yellow Room Music, and they're always telling me to go over there. Oh my god, Yellow Room, Edgar, Lorena, and all them, like they're huge on the whole like music scene, like you know, not all those Rancho, you know, all them big time Junior H and all them stuff. Like they're huge on that market, and they're always telling me like, dude, like if you're not gonna run out of work here because we got you, you know, like. But I'm like, I have it so good over here. Like, why would I want to leave? But if they ever need me, like last time I was over there, I went to the LA fair, and that was amazing. Like, that was my second year going. But LA's not that far. It's like what, 3 hours away from here? It's not too far.
He was telling me that he'd rather make the drive and
Yeah.
come back
Oh,
than
yeah.
move out there.
All
I would
day,
agree with
all
that. I would
day,
agree with that. Yeah.
all day.
So let me ask you this. So since you mentioned that, like, you know, you never run out of work, I feel like sometimes as entrepreneurs, like, we get saturated with
Oh.
work.
That's how I
So,
feel right now.
yeah, for sure. So is there, like, a point where, you know, you're like, okay, this is enough. I
Right
don't need
now?
no more. Because, you know, like, sometimes some people tell me, like, hey, man, you need to stop the smell of the roses. But to me, it's kind of like, the person who mentored me was like, hey, you know, you're doing good right now. Now it's time to, like, put the pedal to the metal. You know, double your
Oh, yeah.
efforts right now.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, would you rather choose to double your efforts and keep it going, or be like, you know what, this is good for me?
Nah, dude, just double up, you know? I feel like doubling up is probably the only way. Like, right now, I'm just like, dude, I would never wake up early ever in my life. Not even for school, you know? Like, and now I'm just waking up so early because I'm so motivated because I'm like, now I got the dream office I ever wanted to have, and I'm just like so blessed to.
It's funny
To
because
do
I was
that.
watching him on Instagram stories when he moved into his new place, and I was like, ahora no vas a ver ni qué hacer con tanto space because
Yeah.
you have this really
I know,
tiny
she showed me your
office.
office the other day, and so
Tiny.
so how big is your office now compared to?
Oh, it's huge, bro. It's from here to like all the way to the wall over there by the
Oh,
restaurant.
snap, okay.
It's huge. Yeah, it's huge.
So this one right here is like
Shout out to
700,
Mikey.
like 500, 800 square feet. So you have what, like 1,500 square feet?
That's a whole house.
Yeah.
Hella feet.
Yeah.
Hella square feet.
Hella feet.
I don't know how many feet, but un chingo. I'm like, what do I do with all this? Like, I'm like, it just looks like too empty. Like, I'm just barely filling up a little corner. I got my desk fixed. like
It's
assemble
kind of
whatever.
like a king size bed, and you're still.
Yeah, seriously, I'm like, oh my god, like so much space. I'm like, I just do so much. I love it, the natural lighting with the glass and everything. I'm like,
Well, this is
ooh,
real.
spoiled.
He's like opening the blinds, having his little aesthetic moment.
Thank you.
Awesome.
It's
We're super happy for
amazing.
you.
No, thank you guys. You guys have to come by. Come
Yeah,
by.
for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Any day.
Pizza party on me.
Period.
Yes.
We got tacos too, right? So.
We always got tacos across the street.
Yeah.
That's tacos in the 559. That tacos.
They are so good.
I've never been actually.
You come tonight.
I was telling you.
Hey, no, come tonight. Tacos on me.
That's what I'm doing, you guys. Like,
Turn it down.
yeah.
So last time we recorded, I actually told him, I was like, if you haven't tried Dab, you need to try them because they're so good. Anybody that comes here, like my friends, clients, customers, I'm like, sometimes I get people that come in and shop and they're like, hey, like, what's the best place to eat around here? Dab Tacos.
Across the street.
So we definitely need to get Nick and then yourself to come over and
Dab
podcast.
No, and this thing, I'm more than welcome to do a podcast. And this is the beautiful thing about Dabs is I get people from San Luis Obispo, San Francisco, Visalia, everyone they see it, they come. They're like, I love the vibe, I love the food, and
Yeah,
I get
it's
restaurant
so good.
owners that come and they try our food. Like, this is so good.
It's so
What's the recipe? Sorry, I can't tell you. I can't tell you because it's our business and all. But they love the food, and that's always just a
Dab
great thing to
tacos,
see.
man. I haven't bought groceries in the last like 4 or 5 months.
Well, wait, don't
Well,
you
wait.
have like a food item that's
Yeah.
named
Oh, I actually do. I actually really do.
What?
Yeah, I love Dab Tacos.
Really?
Okay, so before I started even working for Dab Tacos, like I do all the promotion videos and stuff like that, and so I started when I came here since what, August? It's been like about like almost a year here.
We actually moved in.
Oh, yeah, same time.
Yeah.
Same month, August of 23.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I was going there every day, and I was like, one day I want to work for these guys. Like, they need it. I would look like the social media. I was like, oh, they have nothing but cell phone footage stuff. I was like, they need crunchy. I knew it. I was destined. And then one day, I think I went and I met with the owner, and he was like, you're Taco Bang Bang guy, huh?
Oh.
And I was like, he knows me. I was so excited that he knew
That's the
me.
craziest thing, though, is when people know you and you have no idea.
I think he knew. He said he knew me the whole time, and I'm like, well, one time I came all like dressed up in I just can't dress up, like he was like, okay, this guy's okay.
I love him. He's so fun. He's so fun.
Yeah, Nick.
Wait, so could we film at Dabs?
Ooh.
What, tonight?
Not today. Well, I don't know today.
I mean,
Hey, let's get some tacos and beer episode.
but you do that.
That
We
was
can
the
do
beer
Oh.
edition.
Yeah, I'll
Hey.
no,
Can
let's
we
take,
just say we're gonna have to lower the music?
no, but this thing.
yeah.
well,
Just be
we,
louder.
not even that. We can do that. After hours, we can do it on one of our closing days and all that. I'll definitely let him know and all that, so we can all get together. We can get something set up and all
That's
that.
easy.
Yeah, that's easy work. That's easy
And
work.
then Ricardo and you will swap places. He'll be behind the scenes.
Yeah.
More than welcome
It's
to.
all be on the camera.
Yeah, we have a parklet out there so we can get the footage and all
Yeah,
that.
we're gonna have a taste test.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have.
I love that. I love to eat. Yeah.
It's delicious there. I love it.
I love that.
What's your favorite thing?
So I recently just tried the taco, but it has cheese. So you can
Queso
get like
taco?
a queso taco with like asada, birria, whatever. It doesn't matter. So before I was just getting the taco by itself. And then when I went to order, she's like, do you want to try with cheese? And I was like, ooh, what's that? And then I tried it. Never again going back to having it without the cheese.
Have you tried our fries yet?
I tried it. That was the first thing I tried.
Fries are amazing.
Dude, yeah, they're very shareable.
Yes.
I had like 4 bites and I was like, damn, I'm gonna take these home because there's a lot, but they're delicious. The shrimp, the seasoning, the asada itself, just so good.
Yeah.
Wait, I didn't even tell you about the crunchy bowl.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
I went all over. I know.
Before I was really interrupted.
Yeah. So I have so I've been at Dab so long, and that I would order the same thing. It was like a protein bowl with chicken and the little veggie stuff, little chipotle style kind of thing, and they named it after me.
Okay, so
It's called
they
the
didn't
crunchy
have
bowl.
it before.
No, they didn't have it before. They had like the protein bowl before, but I think they called it. Now they declared it mine.
That was the only thing you would order.
I would literally get that. They were like, I was surprised when they knew that that's what I got, you know? And it was just so cool just making friends.
Can we make that into a reel, Mrs.?
They literally declared that. They were like, the crunchy bowl. I was like, damn, okay, that's love. Like, I think I showed them so much love that they showed me like twice much more of that.
That's what I'm telling you,
It was,
tenfold.
yeah, it was amazing. Like, I love their tacos and they showed me so much love. And yeah, it's just amazing. So, thank you.
That's dope. I love that.
So Ricardo, so what's next?
Tell
me a year from now where you want to be, 2 years and 5.
Well, I'm trying to get all my editing done first, and then we can.
And then you can pass
Dude, I got like a whole list. I literally bought like acrylic thing from Etsy, like a huge. It was like $200, dude. And it's just like it says to-do list, and then it has like a marker. It's so dope, dude. And so I bought that just so I could kind of remind myself, okay, like I gotta check them out, you know. So I still need to put it on the wall. Like I'm bad at like putting things on the wall, making holes in the wall. So I'm just waiting for my dad, to come, so he can help me. Cause I'm like, dude, I'll make yellow holes in the wall, and I'll stick to the editing.
I want to come visit you, but I don't want to walk into you crying because you can't make a hole.
I mean, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué no se hace el hole?
It's not straight.
It's not straight. Why is it like that? Damn. Got la carilla, you know?
Yeah. But okay, so after that, after you're done editing, 2 years from now, where is Crunchy 2 years from now?
I want to do studio stuff, like I don't know, I just want to have like little mini sets and
So
stuff
we
like
talked
that.
about this before, so it's kind of like what we talked about, what we have planned after the fashion show, right?
Yeah. So I want to have like little sets and stuff like that, so I can just kind of bring in people, and I want to have like my backdrops. I have like so many paper rolls and stuff like that, backdrops. So I want to have like a bunch of stuff like I can just roll them down, like all of them, like literally every single color that I look.
You know what would be dope? If you rented it out by the hour to other photographers.
Yeah, that's another thing too. You know what I really? Oh yeah, talking about that. What I really want to do is like I want to like everybody's always asking me questions like, hey, what's the best camera? What would you do? Or
a workshop.
A workshop. That's definitely one of my dreams to do. Like to just no gate.
You can make it a concept. So remember my friend that was telling you that she likes forensic.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that she is working on is she wants to make it kind of like an escape room type of thing, right? But kind of like solve the mystery, right? So like for example, like have like a I don't know, like a crime scene and take a picture and then figure out what happened, right?
Wait,
So
I like that.
Kind of like
I'm missing a
kind of
kid.
the workshop.
She left.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I like that.
My dad picked her up.
Oh damn! I was like, what do you mean she did? I was like, 5 years old. You said it so
Kevin's lost. Kevin's lost. Where's Kevin?
Oh, geez.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so she wants to do a workshop where it's like an escape room.
Kind of is, right? So, and then, like I said, have the setup and then take the pictures. And then, like, if you were like a legit CIS investigator,
That's
and then
cool.
figure out.
I like that.
Dope.
Yeah.
And usually, like, traditionally, like, a workshop is like a model and like a couple or something. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Like, having like a whole scenario of like a crime scene or something.
Yeah. I like that her niche is very unique.
Yeah,
I was like, so what? You want somebody like posing like they're dead, or like yeah. Well, if I figure out if they committed blah blah blah, or if somebody was there, or
It would be dope, like if she did like a silhouette of like a dead person, and then
That'd be
like
cool.
the CSI is like taking.
That's
pictures.
creative.
Yeah.
I think that's hella creative.
Yeah.
That's
So
dope.
creative.
So she seemed like super different scenarios. So I was like, what? So you want them to figure out like if somebody did something to them, and she's like, well, it could be an accident. People, things happen, and it's an accident sometimes. So you don't really know. So I was like, you're kind of blown away because there's so many scenarios.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean,
Cool.
like I don't know. I think sometimes, like right now, it's more about the experience. Like you could go to a restaurant and it looks really nice because you want to have the experience.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that if you have enough, space, you can make it an experience.
Yeah, that's something I want to do, but I just I feel like at first I was like, am I even I don't know it all. So I thought for some reason to make something like a workshop, you have to kind of know it all. And I'm starting to realize that you don't. It's just whatever you know. It's what they want to hear. So I'm like, okay, it makes sense now. Now I'm being more confident within myself that I'm like, okay, I don't have to have it, know all the answers, you know, like it's what I experience and what I know, you know, so it's like,
and you can say something like, pretend you're a rap star and they're recording the video, right? And then you just let them borrow the equipment and then they're recording rap video or whatever, you know, so yeah, something like that.
That's
pretty
true.
badass.
Okay.
so true.
Cool, I love that for
Yeah,
you.
so what's next for you guys? What the heck?
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
What's next? What's next for selfie? What's
So
next for
next
selfie?
for selfie is obviously the fashion show.
Ooh,
After
ooh.
and then
August what?
August 4th.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna
That's after my birthday, August 2nd. Hey, my birthday. What no way? What? You're a Leo? What?
You know what's crazier? I love Leos. You guys are the most lighthearted. I swear. You guys dance with rainbows and unicorns. When she was little and she would get in trouble, I'd be like, le daba una nalgada, and she'd be like, nothing happened. She was just so genuinely happy and still is to this day. Like, Leos are my absolute favorite. You
So we celebrating then. Okay.
We're celebrating. We're
Apple
having
cider todo, you know, like. We're having beanies and everything.
apple cider. So I have a picture of her. We were at a quinceañera when she was really little. She was wearing her little vestidito. And then it's funny because her pictures, when we did the brindis, it was with apple cider. And she was all like,
Yeah.
and then when we got home, she was all knocked out.
And when you provide that picture to Troy, and then you can pop it out right
Put it
there.
right here.
Yeah, it was so funny. And I remember posting it going like, when you get like apple cider, like wasted.
Yeah. So wasted.
She thought you was drunk?
It was so funny.
Dang.
So we have a fashion show going on. Obviously, we have
Going down.
birthdays.
We're gonna have it here too at the Sun Stereo, right?
It's
Downtown
gonna be
Fresno.
so
On
fun.
14.
I cannot freaking wait. It's
I know
gonna
she's
be
been talking
epic.
about this man forever. Like you went from every little detail, huh? Like from the chairs and the drapes and like literally everything. She's so dedicated.
I just, when people walk in, I want them to just like be like, "Where is Sun Stereo Warehouse? Like this looks so different," or like you elevated the feeling of Sun Stereo Warehouse. So I want it fully draped. The chairs, you know, up to par. And then Kayla's actually gonna be the one in the front checking people in, making sure that they have their
Nice.
tickets,
Okay.
and all that good stuff. We're also gonna have other volunteers, so you're gonna go.
So it's like a runway, right? Like models and everything. Okay.
Runway. So we got right now we're up to like 18 models, I think.
Okay.
We got about 15 makeup artists. They're gonna be helping out.
I'm gonna be there recording.
Yeah. Tyoga is gonna be part of it. We're gonna have alcohol, so it's gonna be pretty much.
What's a
It's
party?
gonna be 18 and over, but 21 and over for those that want to drink. We're gonna have 2 bartenders. It's a lot. It's like literally planning like a whole party. But I'm so excited because a lot of people have been asking and asking and asking for it for like the last year and
Is
a
this your
half.
first one?
I've been part of my brand has been a part of
Okay.
a fashion show, but this is solely selfie ready. That's
Ooh,
it.
nice.
I have a lot of people that are like cheering me on, so I love that.
Nice.
And then I'm also I was gonna start a podcast before I joined eFriend with somebody else, and then I'm getting ready to start my own podcast.
Okay.
So it's gonna be very girl, pura, platica. So it's called Puro Witty Witty Podcast.
Puro chisme.
Yeah, so I am gonna copyright it, but yeah, we're getting that together. I already have my guests getting my favorite episode. I think that is gonna come out. So the exclusive is gonna be military baddies.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a bunch of girls that are vets in the military, and we're just gonna chop it up and talk about like, their time in the military and all that stuff.
Okay.
Just like what we're doing today, but
Nice.
just girls.
Okay. Can I come?
Behind the scenes.
I'll be right there soon.
So yeah, and then obviously, Cassandra, Lorena, Julie.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a couple people lined up, just like girl time. Let's just talk about men and stuff like that.
Girl stuff? Girl stuff, huh? That's cool. Heck
That's
yeah.
gonna be fun. Yeah.
Let's do that, yeah.
So yeah, that's what's up. What's going on with you?
Man, I feel like I'm the boring one in the group. I don't want to talk.
Hey, I love from now.
What?
I started studying for my MLO license yesterday. I'm finally gonna take the test. I called and they told me that now before antes eran 3 años, you had like a deadline, 3 years, yeah. Like you have to buy your courses again, do the entire thing again. Now in California, your courses do not expire. So you can take it like whenever. So I'm like, oh, thank God, because I was cutting it freaking close.
Yeah.
That's cool.
No, that's cool. Yeah, no, I mean, for me, it's just, again, just expanding my real estate team. I have 8 team members right now, and I just want to, I want to make sure that they're all, being successful, what they do. They're all, for the most part, they're all brand new agents. So I want to make sure that they know exactly what they're doing, and I want, our team is actually the Team Relentless real estate team, and I want them to be, the backbone of Western Pioneer. I have a goal for the team I want us to have a year where we have 100 transactions all combined. I want them to have a life-changing career. You know what I mean? Something where, it could be something that is just like, if I can help somebody, you know me. If I can help somebody, make an impact in some way, and it's actually, as a matter of fact, that's why we started Sin Filtro, right? Because maybe somebody who's inspired to be a videographer or photographer, you're gonna reach out to them and you're gonna be like, oh shit, yeah, I want to be that. Or like I brought my daughter, just, your daughter too, because I want them to see that, like if you have a vision, you can do it, and that's one of the things, like, when she was talking about, when she brought me in here and she was telling me about the fashion show, and she was describing everything, it's like, I can see her vision. And if I can see her vision, I can only imagine how it really looks to her, because it's, when she was talking about the drapes and the runway and, where they're going to be coming out from. And it's just like, it's amazing because she can relay that to you. Yeah. She can convey that to you. And so it makes you also, be a part of it. You know what I mean? And want to be a part of it. And speaking of that, I gotta make sure I get my suit.
Yeah, it's all time. Remember, it's gonna be good.
And a fresh haircut.
Okay, I got that. Yeah. So so I'm excited for that. It just served people today. Actually, I serve in the scholarship committee for Fresno Association of Realtors, and today we actually presented $10,000 worth of scholarships. And so to me, that was like fucking amazing. It was something that I've always been wanting to be a part of. Today I actually got to do that. And one of the things that I actually, here's the cool part. I actually want to start my own nonprofit so that I can do that.
That's cool.
And so, just do that. And
you know what I think would be a dope idea is if we got all of the Sin Filtro guests at the end of the year and we did like a toy drive or anything cool like that.
I'm for it.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. That would be dope. And that could be like our Christmas episode.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
That would be badass. See?
That's we're like in halfway in the year already.
It's gonna be like, what, we're 5-6 months out?
6, 7, hold on. I'm like, hold on.
I got you.
Hold on, what?
Awesome. I love that for all of us.
Yes.
Cool. Well,
Man,
guys,
that was
thank you
great.
so much. Ricardo, thank you so much for.
Thank you guys for having
guys.
me.
And
Yes. Group hug.
Never sad. Always happy.
Let's go.
Thank you, Ricardo. Thank you so much, you guys, for being
Chewy,
here.
yes,
Chewy again. Thank you so much. Your best.
And
Let's
we'll
go.
see you guys on the next episode. Sin Filtro, episode number 7.
There you go.
Deuces.
Ew.